Welcome to another mini readings with the Medical Intuitive. If you're enjoying these, feel free to jump on my website, christinelang.org, and register for your own chance to win a free mini reading. Every month, we're going to do several of them, and you can be one of the winners. First up today, we have Callie, who is calling in from Charlotte, right, Callie?
Hi, yeah, here I am.
So, in your letter to me, you said that when you were 27, about 12 or 13 years ago, you started something that you describe as air hunger, where you're having trouble taking a deep breath.
Yes.
And I think you said, or maybe I made this up, that it was during a stressful period of your life.
It was, yes.
Okay. So tell me, like in a sentence or two, what was happening in your life then?
Yeah, so right at that time, my husband was about to turn 30. And I remember thinking about, I'm going to plan him some sort of fun thing to do. We also had our fourth baby, and that baby was
Okay, that's some stress.
it gets worse, right? So I get called to jury duty, and I think, oh, this is not a problem. I'll just let them know I have a nursing baby.
Right.
And they wrote back and said, great, we have a daycare. And I thought,
wow.
oh no, that's not what I feel comfortable with. And this baby, I don't just drop this baby off. And I was really stressed. I really felt a lot of moving parts in life. And somehow in there, I had a breathing issue that has kind of stuck with me since.
Okay. Because I could feel when I was reading your email that there was so much stress at that time. And somehow it's become sort of a signaling system in your body to you. Now we just need to get the message of what that signal is and what that means, and then we can help you try to move out of that. So let me just connect to your spirit and get that. She says, and I remember you telling me this too, that the one doctor thought it was your thyroid, but thyroid meds didn't really help, and your thyroid is tested, fine and good blood work for years. And she said that she understands the confusion because what you're describing to a doctor is having trouble taking a full breath. Yes. Like you can't get enough air in. And she said, the problem is actually the opposite. It's that you're not fully exhaling. And she said, during that time of a lot of stress, you were holding your breath and you were holding it a lot. And so when your body started to feel like, wait a minute, we need more oxygen, it would signal you and you would try to take more air. But if you haven't fully exhaled, you can't get that much in. Okay. So it's accurate in that you weren't getting enough oxygen, but it was because you hadn't expelled all that CO2 and stuff that was built up in your lungs to make room for the full breath. Okay. So she said, the next time you feel that happening, as much as it feels counterintuitive, instead of trying to take a deep breath, make yourself fully exhale and then inhale to a count of 4 and then exhale to a count of 4. So that you're taking your body from this coping mechanism it's had for the last 13 years of don't fully exhale and take these little kind of breaths, almost like panting, right? Where we're not fully exhaling, so we can't fully inhale. She's like, it's breaking that pattern by forcing a long exhale and then a long inhale. And those sort of breathing techniques are what people use all the time to deal with anxiety and breathing issues that can come up in anxiety. So in case people aren't familiar with, there's something called box breathing, which is you picture a box, right? And you inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts. That last hold your breath is really hard because you want to take that next breath. But inhale for 4, hold your breath for 4, exhale for 4, hold your breath for 4. This is actually something they teach snipers in the US military to get them to drop their blood pressure really quickly. Because if a sniper's got too much adrenaline, their hands shake. Obviously not good if you're a sniper. So they teach them this box breathing to do in the military. And I've taught it to kids to do before exams when they get stressed, professors to do before they have to go give a big lecture. It's really, really effective. You can actually lower your blood pressure in under 5 minutes doing it. It's super effective. But so this is just a modified version that your spirit's giving you. You can hold your breath during that, or you can simply just do the full exhale and then a full inhale. But trying to take a full breath when you aren't fully exhaling, that's what's giving that, what you're describing as that air hunger, where you're taking these little gaspy breaths and it's not feeling like it's working because it's not.
Okay.
How does that resonate for you?
I remember learning, I guess it was a couple years back, about the exhale. And I think I even read something about particularly women are told a lot, take a deep breath, and you can't take the deep breath unless you are exhaling. And that's really not good information. So that's a good reminder. And I have played with that a little bit, but that's good.
Yeah. But know that it is signaling you to when you don't feel that it's safe to exhale. So my
Okay.
suspect would be that when you're doing that, you also have your shoulders up, right? All the other tension postures that we can have, your shoulders are up, or you're leaning forward, or you're caved forward, or whatever those things are that we do when we're feeling protective, or in this case, protective of one of your children.
Right.
But just, I think anytime you feel like things aren't safe, things aren't okay in general, there's a holding of your breath that you have to repattern yourself out of so that you have a different coping mechanism that's more workable for you.
Okay. That's good.
Okay. All right. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.